Hi everyone, my name is Von and together with me is Dino, and we're here to document about how to clean your lens, especially for the old ones that you have, which have molds and scratches or whatever, any dust inside your lens. So we're here to teach you how to fix that one. So you can see here, attached to my Nikon D90 is my old 18 to 70 kit lens from D70. Actually, this was a very old lens already, and it was first introduced in 2004 by Nikon. The first mid-range zoom lens is introduced, and at the back you can see is my also old lens, the 18 to 135 zoom lens. I've already fixed that one. I got so many molds found on that lens and I forgot to document, so this time we're gonna document the 18 to 70 and see if this can help you guys. Okay, so before we start the cleaning process, here are some basic tools that you need to do the job. So first one is, we just introduce you the tweezer. Later we will show you when and how to use that one. A simple screwdriver, just in case we can find some screws on the lens, and the blue one, there's a plastic extractor, and a brush, some cleaning cloth for the lens. Later we will gonna wipe there's the lens inside, and also the rocket blower, and finally the rubbing alcohol, or we usually use 70% solution. So I'm not sure if this is safe, but basically this is what we did from the previous one and it was okay, so I think it's gonna be okay also for now. So that's it. Okay, so this is my 18 to 70 Nikkor 3.5 to 4.5 GD. It's actually an ED lens with DX format. So as you can see, the names are already faded, so it's quite an old one, and see so many dust and molds all over its body and the grips. So basically this is pretty rusty lens already. So okay, so here we can see, can you turn here? We can see here some I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's some molds inside and it's very hard to focus. But anyway, flip in the front lens. Here you can see inside there's some scratches and molds on the middle lens. So basically, okay, so we'll clean this one. The first step we need to do is to extract this film strip in your front lens. Actually, this is the film strip here, the black one protected your something film strip, yeah, covering your lens. We need to extract that one because under that there's a hole to extract the front lens or the first set of lens. So the tool we need to use is this plastic extractor. You can use any plastic as long as it doesn't affect your lens, doesn't scratch it. Yeah, so here's how to do it. So we just carefully slide it over, and yeah, just slide it because there's an adhesive inside. So it's just basically adhesive that is sticking to your film and to the first set of lens, the front lens. So just roll it over, just rotate your lens, and basically later on it will take off and do not fold that one because you need to put it back on again. So just after you successfully remove it, uh, just keep it on the side. Okay, so it's basically a lot longer to take, but anyway, just have to be careful not to damage it because you're gonna use it again and again. This is it. Remove the metals, the strip, and then yeah. So after that one, you can see there's a hole inside under that film strip. You can see here. Let me focus it. You can find it somewhere, and yeah. After removing that film strip under that one, you can see a hole. It's basically a very small hole, but actually you can find it there. I'm not sure if you can see. It's hard to focus. It's very small, but there's actually two holes. The other one is in its opposite side, so you can see from the other one, you can see in up there's another one. So basically that's it. So next thing to do is to use the tweezer. So this is where the tweezer comes in. So just try to fit in your tweezer to the size of the holes that you want, because you have two holes. You need to make precise distance on the tweezer and then just twist it. Place that both ends and then just twist it. You see, and thread the first lens, set of lens. Is the front lens is the biggest lens. So here you go. You have to watch out and careful on threading, because you might slip the tweezer and accidentally scratch your front lens, and it's another problem for you. So you just have to be careful on unthreading it. Okay, so after threading it, you can see there's two. You will notice there's two metal rings also attached to it. Maybe it's a spacer, or I'm not sure what's the use of it, but you can see there's two. So just keep it also. And for the big lens, so you can see there's the big lens. Okay, and so there you go. We just successfully removed the first set of lens. Since we already removed the first set of lens, the first group lens, so you can see inside that one is the middle group, or the second group is a small lens, and you have to be careful on that one because we try to clean it with liquid solution, and the coating ripped off. So it's another problem and issue for you. So just leave it be. And you see there's two holes also placed at the opposite side, so you need to unthread that one again using your tweezer. So be careful also, not avoiding scratches on your lens. So that's it. So we will just thread it directly, nice and slow, so that we cannot scratch it. Here you go. I'm gonna turn the camera closer so that you can see. Okay, just small pressure, twisting it, because at first it's a bit hard to twist because I don't know, maybe it's really locked. So here you go. You can see it's just easy as pie. Okay, just continue unthreading it until you get to remove the second lens group. So you can actually thread it by using your finger because it's already smooth. Okay, and so you can see the second lens group. So this one has coating, so be careful. Okay, so under your lens, so you can see there are the same metal ring. It's actually two metal rings, so place it, keep it also. And so basically all you can see right now is basically the frame of your lens body. You can see, you can zoom it here, you can see here, you can see under, you can see the diaphragm, the lens diaphragm. You can see there the actual, so basically the only lens left is the lens that protects your diaphragm, the one in front of your camera sensor. So can you flip it? You can see there under the other side, so this is the only lens left. So it's basically inside your lens is composed of three lenses, but I'm not sure in the other lens format, but basically Nikkor 18 to 135 and 18 to 70, it's pretty the same. So there you go, we have successfully opened our 18 to 70 lens. So the next thing we do is the cleaning process. Okay, here you go. So these are the parts that we have removed from your camera lens. So we have here the biggest lens is the first lens group, and then you can see there's two metal rings attached to it, and also your second lens group with small metal rings attached. So we are now on the cleaning process. So what we need now is the rubbing alcohol. So here we have we use 70% solution and your clean cloth, white cloth, any cloth will do as long as it has no fibers or something. So just pour some little amount of alcohol or isopropyl, okay, and then rub it on the first lens group, the biggest one. So you can see there, just smoothly roll it in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction, as long as it depends on you. So just smooth rotating, and then wipe it again. It's basically as simple as that. So there you go, and just try to see if you actually remove some molds or dust inside. So you can see later. Earlier this video we showed you how filthy my lens is, so later we can compare after cleaning it. So actually you can do it yourself, it's just very easy, it's very easy, I tell you. Okay, so from filthy to clean, you see it's already clean, and you can see from the other side. Yeah, see. Okay, the next one is the second lens group. So what we need to do is just, do not apply some liquid solution unless your liquid solution cannot remove the coating of that lens. I tried before, my 18 to 135, the second lens group coating was removed, and so that's it. I was upset by that one, but anyway, it's a lesson learned. So this second lens group is actually just isolated. It's isolated from inside your body, so basically there's no molds, or I mean scratches or dust particles on that one. So just wipe it with just a lens cloth paper. Yeah, So just rub it clockwise or counterclockwise, smoothly and slowly. Avoid scratching it, and that's it. And you can see closer. You can see it's clean. Try to focus. Okay, that one. Okay, the last lens that we need to clean is the one that is facing your camera sensor. This is the most filthiest lens, because normally it's always been exposed, especially when we remove our lens and replacing it to the camera body. So that's why this have molds or any something like that, any scratches or whatever. So we will clean this one. You can see, and if you turn back, you can see that it's actually covered from your diaphragm. You can see there at the back. You see, I'm focusing it. You see the diaphragm is located at the back of it, so you can see the diaphragm switches. So that one we need to clean also from that side and the other side. Okay, so basically just rub it with your lens cloth. You can see it's a paper lens cloth. So slowly, and rub it clockwise or counterclockwise, depends to you. And you can also actually apply some rubbing alcohol, the isopropyl, if there's some hard things that you cannot remove. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so apply to it, and just continue rubbing until you see that it's already clean. Okay, we're already done cleaning the first and second lens group, and including the lens that is facing your camera sensor. So the next thing we need to do is to return it basically to the lens body. So before that, we need to blow some dust inside your housing, the lens housing. So we're gonna use the rocket blower here. You can actually just use any rocket blower. So this ones we have. Okay, so just blow it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you have to face it upside down, and then blow the air, blow some dust inside the housing. Okay, so the first thing that we need to return is the small metal rings from your second lens group. Okay, there's two, remember there's two of it, so just slide it slowly. Okay, carefully slide it over. That's right. Install again the second lens group. Okay, so slide it over your housing. Okay, you can see there. So this time we need to use tweezer again to thread it back. Yeah, just slowly. You have to be careful with the thread, because if it's not fit on its thread, you might have lost thread or something. Next is the big metal rings from your first lens group, the biggest lens in your, yeah, that's one. That's the metal rings. There's also a couple of rings, so just slide it over into your housing, and you can use the plastic extractor to avoid scratching your lens. So that's it. And then thread your first lens group. the biggest lens. Okay, so slowly thread it into your housing. Okay, so it's very easy. You can use your finger to align it. Okay, so thread it using your finger to avoid scratching. Anyway, you're just gonna wipe it again later on after finish. So use this tweezer to lock it, same as we did to unthread it before. Yeah, that's it. Okay, done. Okay, so the final step is to put your your film strip. Yeah, so just replace it to where which you get it. You can. It has already an adhesive on it, so it's pretty easy to put it back again on. So use your plastic extractor to avoid scratching your lens. So basically, it's very easy. There you go. Done. Here's your finished cleaned lens after removing it. So you can see it's good as new. You can see no scratches, no molds inside. It's pretty good as new. So next thing we need to do is just put it back onto our camera and see if it still functions normally and as it used to be. Run some test shots. Okay, so here's our test shot. So it's still functioning very fine. So no problem. Okay, so that's how you clean a mold inside your lens or fungi or whatever particles dust inside your lens, camera lens. So I'm not sure for the other lens, but basically the old lens works the same. So you can just actually do it as instructed in this video. So okay, so there you go. Thank you for watching our